Welcome to the Live Full, Work Fun podcast. This is the show to encourage you to live your life to the fullest and do fun work that fuels your lifestyle. Hi, I'm your host, Gayla Scrivener. Every week, you'll be introduced to amazing guests, useful resources, and inspirational stories. You'll discover opportunities and perspectives to shape your version of living full and working fun. Hello there, and welcome to the show, where we explore topics that help you create your lifestyle to live full and work fun. I want to remind you that we have merchandise available at livefullworkfun.store. We have mugs and some apparel so far, and we've just gotten started, so I encourage you to visit livefullworkfun.store often and hop on this journey with us in sharing the Live Full Work Fun philosophy. Are you someone who thinks that work is a bad four-letter word? Or are you in the mindset that work should be hard and miserable? Most of the time, when we say the word work, it results in a negative connotation, doesn't it? To me, if we want to achieve certain things in life, you must put in a certain amount of effort on a consistent basis. But I don't think work as something negative. Instead, there are goals that we want to achieve, right? And I look at it this way. How much effort must be invested to move a step closer? Without a certain amount of that effort, you just can't progress down the path of where you want to go. And when you put in the effort, you appreciate the results accomplished. It helps bring your life to fulfillment. And I also believe, though, that work should be fun. And fun ultimately means, in my mind, what brings us joy and fulfillment while feeling the need to have this focused effort in accomplishing what we want to accomplish. Now, is fun work always carefree, without resistance, without setbacks, or without disappointment? Well, no. That's an unreasonable expectation. You can have a bad day or setbacks and still think overall that your work is fun. There's just challenges along the way. Why can we have these setbacks and overall think that work is fun? Because you know the effort is worth it. Every bad day and every setback shapes how we perceive what our life should include to be truly fulfilled. Now, there are seasons in our lives where we feel over the moon joyful and our purpose is clear. And we really are living our lives to the fullest. And sometimes we may find ourselves in a season where we think things are so miserable that we decide that major changes are needed. Some major changes are hard, but are so worth it because you know you're going to get to something better. You will do what it takes not to be where you are or where you were. And often, there's a defining moment that pushes us over the edge, right, into action to do things for a better life. But what if you're beginning to feel the effects of burnout and overwhelm, and that the work that you love is starting to really wear on you? It happens. It does. For the most part, maybe you believe that work is fun. Maybe this focused effort on the work that you love is consuming so much of your time and energy that it leaves other things out in the cold. And you feel like there's nothing more to give. And it's taking away from what your vision of a fulfilled life is. Maybe you're neglecting carving out focused effort to work on your personal relationships, or more likely than not, what happens to a lot of us is that we have forgotten to take time for ourselves and take care of our physical and mental well-being. Now, for me, I found myself focusing so much on work, the work that I love, that I can see myself getting on a path of burnout if I don't do something right now. Now, I love all the projects that I'm working on right now, but every one of them are big projects and that need a lot of my attention. I'm not burnt out, but I've definitely recognized that I'm having more overwhelmed days than not, and that I must let go of some things, at least for the short term, so that I won't be on this path that I could potentially just crash and burn, right? And then not love the work that I'm doing. So in the short term, some things need to be done differently. Some things need to go for good, and some things need to go for just a little while. I've got some really cool things that need to be done, but they can't all be done right now. I had to just stop and really evaluate what is the next logical step. And for me, the next logical step is to focus on finishing these major projects and let some other things go, whether I'm letting go for the short term or the long term. And I wanted to share with you on the show today 2 things that I'm putting a pause to for the short term, at least for the next few months. Now, Scrivener Solutions, as you know, is my primary business, and we do done-for-you marketing services, and we will temporarily no longer be accepting any new done-for-you clients, and instead focus on our DIY service offerings. We're not going to bring on any more workload because we're focusing on our current clients because they have some big transformative projects. And I'm so excited to be involved with how they're growing and evolving in their businesses. And I want to make sure the team and I have enough bandwidth to fulfill their growth and be on their journey with them. And we've been in development mode for a DIY alternative to our done-for-you services. And we've been in that development mode for a long time. This has been hard to see significant movement getting closer to launching. And I won't talk much about what's in the works right here, right now, but instead of adding more to our workload, we will just pause adding on new clients and we'll focus on our current clients, and we're going to launch our easy-to-use social media scheduling platform called Scrivener Social. So I'm really excited about that and want to make sure that we have complete focus so that we can actually launch it. So therefore, for the next few months, Scrivener Solutions won't have any new done-for-you clients. And I've been here on the fence for several weeks for this next decision that I made. But we've decided that in order to make room to get everything ready for launching, that I have to make room in my schedule. I just do. And I must have laser focus on that project. And to find more time in my schedule and have the time needed to focus on our current clients' big projects, I came to the realization that I must pause this podcast just for the short term. Unfortunately, I'm not finding the time to batch my podcast episodes like I had in the past, and my process has kind of gone by the wayside, and it's making things more difficult for me. It's becoming more stressful, and it's not as fun as it used to be, and I hate that. I just need to pause for right now because I don't want something that I love to do to become soul-sucking. And to me, that is such a tragedy. Therefore, in the short term, so that my team and I can launch the Scrivener Social product, I'm going to pause this podcast. And it will be coming back either this fall or winter in conjunction with the official launch of Scrivener Social. Now, I hope you understand why I need to pause the podcast for a while, and I appreciate that. And I'd love for you to stay subscribed, or if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe right now, because as soon as I come back, you'll get all the updates of what's been going on behind the scenes and some information and helpful hints to help you live your life to the fullest and work fun. But in the meantime, let's stay connected. Please subscribe to the Live Full Work Fun Facebook group and follow me on social. All the links are down in the show notes. And follow Scrivener Solutions too. You'll be seeing updates there on social along the way. But until then, I want to tell you how much I appreciate you listening and that I love that you're on this journey with me. Until next time, live full, work fun.